Okay, I'm going to finally redeem my Followr account. I did do a review on this. You can go check that out, but I ended up signing up for it. I got tier 1 as well because sometimes I just don't go all in and buy the tier 2, tier 3, and so forth because I'm not managing other accounts. I really just want to use one user, one company social set, right? So we can use like the LearWire brand and we can sign up any social accounts that we have. I'm not really sure the 2000 AI words right there, but then unlimited scheduled posts. So I think tier 1 is pretty good here. The only thing we'll run into is obviously, I don't know what this 2000 word AI will get us or not, but I wanted to come through and just look at Followr now. And we did connect our Pinterest account right over here. You can see, because if there's a plus icon over here, that means that you have not connected a social account. And I've connected Pinterest. For a minute there, I was wondering if it had Pinterest or not because I didn't see it down here. And then also I went back over to Followr and I looked at the top over here and I didn't see, where was it? Oh, under integrations up here, I didn't see Pinterest. They should have listed all of them right there, but they do specify it down here, further down the page, that they do have Pinterest right there. Okay. So we're logged in. And I want to just go and do some specific things with the software, not a whole review or anything like that. But I want to see if what kind of pins it creates for us. So I'm actually going to go over here and select this and actually just go to Pinterest. We want to create, and remember, we can do different creative images, AI images, stock images, or no image. And then we can also go and it automatically has some prompts down here. So if I had one, let's see, create post about boosting website traffic with WOB's comprehensive SEO analytics. I don't want to promote anything that is not current on AppSumo, so I probably would just come in here. Yeah, maybe right here, create a post about leveraging AI writing tools for improved content creation using innovative tone. So I'm going to go ahead and click this button here. It's going to use a creative image. Now remember, we can use an AI image, a creative image, stock image, and so forth. So let's go with creative image is what they have it as default. I forgot what the difference between creative image versus AI image is, but let's go and generate and see what we can get. And I'm going to go and generate 3 posts for this, and it's going to go generate for us. I like the hands-off approach like this. We can come up here to the dark mode right here. I think that looks really cool as well. So here's what that looks like. I'm going to go back and turn it to light. So we can see right over here. So we have try now. Creative image is it looks like it uses stock imagery, but then it adds in some art and just tries to make it look like it was custom made in Canva or something like that. I think that's pretty cool. Pinterest Connect must have 5,000 characters or less. So it did give us too much content. So we can come in here and we can go and we can rewrite this right there, but we're going to have to take some of this stuff out. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove this, or just maybe remove all the way to maybe right here and just remove that. We should be good with this post now. I think it's pretty nice, but it doesn't add any hashtags or anything like that in there. That's something that I think that they need to do. But I am going to go like this and say AI writing and hashtag content, AI content. Something like that, just add a couple of those in there. Transform your content creation with AI writing tools. LearWire Pro is our brand that I just set that up. And so if someone clicks on that, it's going to lead them back to the website, I imagine. I did say we have 1 post generated. I'm going to say save. I said for it to create 3, and I don't see where it did not create 3 posts. Is that something that's on tier 1 where we're not able to create more than 1 post at a time? Not really sure why it did that, but you saw that I selected 3 and it only created 1 post for us. Just something to note. But here's where you can easily create a new company and so forth. I do think it is easy to manage multiple companies in here. I've never seen it this easy and seamless. We would just create new company. We would switch to our brand, and then we would just go and manage our brand right here. So I like the interface. It's about as simplistic and easy to follow as I've seen. I like that. So we can publish this. We can come over here, toggle full screen. We can delete the post. Where is the schedule feature? I'm not seeing the schedule feature as well. Here's calendar. Maybe we go to calendar. We have this unscheduled post, and this is where we would go in and schedule this, and we would drag it to anywhere we want to post. So if we want 2 p.m., maybe, or 1 p.m., maybe we go and drag it right there and it's going to go and post right there. That's cool. I would maybe want to see that we could do it with not having to drag and drop. I do like that feature. I think it's really cool. Here is where you can go and select the exact time. Post now, change date and time right here. And this is where you can actually enter in exactly what I was just saying, where you can be very specific. Right now, my rounded 1 p.m. went to 1:05. That's fine. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's go do some more posts right now. I'm going to go over to media. We have media templates, AI images. So this is where our media is. We can go and create them ahead of time. We have posts over here. Here's the posts that we've used. Go to calendar. So just different ways to look at things. Autopilot is coming very soon and we'll be able to automate your content creation with useful rules and AI proposals. I like the sound of that. They don't have it yet. And then we have post analytics. If it is indeed going to track analytics for our posts, that's just crazy. That's a lot to keep track of. If this is uniquely connected to our, and I used this a while back, right? Whenever I did my Followr, and you can see we got impressions right here. We got no likes on any of our posts or comments or shares, but we did get impressions right over here. We didn't get any engagement or anything like that on those that were created with Followr, but we did get some impressions over there. So pretty cool stuff. I'm going to go back over to posts generator. And we can use a prompt. We can use AI suggestions from images. So you can go and upload your own images in here from your assets, and we can create posts from images. So I love this. You can outsource this. You can go to Fiverr and have someone create 100 assets for you based on your brand colors and everything. And then you could go in here and upload all those. And then you could constantly have new text and new AI prompts and so forth, all generating new pins for you or new any kind of post. I'm specifically just talking about Pinterest. But so I really like that ability. We have from news. Let's do this. So topic, search news. So let's do AI content generation, maybe most recent, creative image. I'm going to just go with AI images. You can also go with image source. Let's go with that. And so we have image source. I'm going to go with Pinterest post over here. And then where is the button to start? So we'll click over there. And then it's going to quickly, it's very fast. Go-to course launches AI tools for teachers, writers, and creators. That might be newsworthy. So we can link, we can look at this. We can also do a select right there. So that's going to create the post. So this is one of my favorite features of Followr right here, is that we can go over here and create these posts. Google considers charging for AI search features like SGE. Let's go ahead and do that one. Ooh, this one's a good one. Anything that stirs controversy right here is good as well. And then we'll go over here and select this one as well. So we've got all these posts that we're able to come in here, easily create content right here. And then when we're done, all we have to do is push this button, generate for posts right here. So it's going to go and generate our posts right here. So we're curating content using AI. It's super, super cool. It does do too much on here. That's one thing that's a flaw with Pinterest. With their post creation for Pinterest, it's automatically creating way too much content. And so we have to come in and you can see it is using those images, but as long as we give the source back, the AI revolution in web development right over here, is it giving a source back? I'm not seeing where the source of this is right over here. AI writing software tool. Yeah, I'm not really seeing where it's supposed to be. We're using image source, but it's not saying anything about where we got this information from. Maybe is it right there? But it is too much for a Pinterest post. So I'm going to take off a sentence right there and see if that's enough. It's not quite enough to take off. So I'll have to take off another sentence right there. So each one of these I will have to take off. This one over here, I'll have to take off a lot right here. So we'll have to go and I'm not really sure like what this would do because we're sharing this OpenAI's GPT, but then if people click on this, then they would be going back to our website, and that I don't have an article like this on my site. So I'm not sure why we would post this based on news, but then not have the article curated on our site, if that makes sense, right? But nonetheless, I'm going to go over here and just see if we can get some of this ready to go. So we have those 4 posts right over here. And then all you would do is you would save. your posts. There is a button you can save all of them, I believe, but pretty easy. We're just looking at 4 posts. So we would save all of those. And then we would go back over to the calendar up here. And now we have all these right over here that we can go and drag and drop. We can also click the 3 dots. I wish that it had a sophisticated kind of to automatically schedule based on your times. That's what a lot of these softwares do, where we can pick 3 posting times per day. And then if we just add to queue, it'll just automatically add it to the next queue. I'm not seeing that option. I would really like to see that. I'd really like to see that option where we could go and schedule it, just adding it to the queue. And I'm not seeing that option, but I'm going to go ahead and just move this over here as well. And then we'll go with this one and we'll drag it and drop. So it's a nice visual way to do this, but it also is not quite. I'm going to add a couple more right here as well, but it's not, what am I trying to say? You can just stagger them like that, but it would be nice to just push a button and then have them automatically added to a queue with times. Now that might exist. I don't know where that is, and I'm not seeing the easy options for that. Here's what the brown colors look like and so forth. So pretty cool stuff there. From URLs, let's go and check this out. This is going to be cool. So we'll go over here, Pinterest post, insert valid URL. Let's go to our site real quick and just pick Pouncer, for example, my last article on my site. Copy that, go back to Followr, put that exact site in there or URL, and then push read URL. So it's read the entire page. There is it not pulling images? We had a ton of images on the site, but it's not pulling those images. So that's a problem because it's not pulling any of the images. I'm going to just say generate post. It said AI image that we're going to use. So it created an AI image that probably wouldn't be that useful because you can see the text right there is all messed up right there. And then we just have some text. It did come up with some hashtags, which is cool, but the image I'm not quite sure about. It would be nice if it would pull those images from the site, and it didn't do that. But nonetheless, we were under the 500 characters. I do like to see that. And so what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and use it. I don't really care. Instead of pushing the save button, like I said, I wish that there was a button that would say add to queue, and we're not seeing that feature. So that would be a really cool feature for them to have. So we don't have to do that, then go back into the calendar and then also drag and drop and all that. That's one flaw or thing that I think that they do need to add is a scheduling. And I'm looking for any kind of settings area where we have a settings of user settings, company settings, integrations, access, advanced. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything about a schedule. I'm also looking over here, not seeing a place. Here's where the posts are. I'm just not seeing a place where we have that. So if you're watching this, your follower, add the ability to have a bunch of posts over here and then have a set schedule times and have us to be able to just add them all to a queue so that every morning at 10 a.m. the next post that I scheduled out, right? So it would really increase efficiency with using the tool. I'm going to go ahead and just grab this one and maybe just move it over to here as well. And then if we wanted to move to the next, that's per week, we would just move to the next week right here and schedule out more posts. All right, I'm going to do one more thing where I'm going to go and add images from our last review. I think it was right here. Yeah, all these images were from my Pouncer review. So I'm going to go and add all those images right over here. You can see that they are adding right over here. Only unused. So you'll be able to check this right here. Only unused. That's not working. Yeah, I'm trying to select that, but it's not working. Select Pinterest. Okay, so you have to select a social network and then you can use this unused right there. And then we can say filter. So then that should be, it should show those because we have not used those. Super interesting that filter option is not working, but we can select these images. There we go. So just select them. So we have these 4 images right here. And then we're going to, is it going to create a creative image? I'm just going to leave it on that. I don't know how many instructions we can put in right here to prompt it. I'm going to grab this title here and I'm going to stick that in right there. And then I'm going to give it a little bit more information right here. Just going to grab this information, go back in here and see if we can put that all in right there. It is letting us put all that in there. I'm going to say generate posts now. Wanted to see if we could create some posts based on uploading images as well and see what it would come up with for us as well. So let's go look at these. So revolutionize your Upwork proposals with Pouncer AI. Are you tired of spending hours? Did the same text. It's basically using the same text right there. I did change those two titles are different right here. We would probably want to come in here and change the title. Suggest from AI. Probably want to change the title. I don't see a title redo, just to redo the title. We can look at what this looks like. It did pull that image in right here. Get Pouncer AI, boost proposal. So this is I think the better way to create specifically for your website. This one right here, it just Pouncer AI, Upwork's best friend. It didn't really it just brought in a stock image, or this is AI possibly. And it just brought that in, but that one's okay. It does look like these are Pinterest pin sizes, which is very good. Boost Upwork, and it did bring in the image right there. Upgrade now with Pouncer AI. So overall, I think that these are really good. I think this is going to be the best way to go and create pins using AI, using something that's going to create them faster for us. I think there's a little bit of work to do with the text that's created, maybe adding hashtags and so forth. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with Followr. We're getting probably our highest quality pins, being in the most unique ways to create pins with Followr as well. The issue is that scheduling feature. Right now, we would go in and we'd have to push save on these. And I'm not sure at this point, those say they're over 500 characters. I'm really just going to let them save. And then we can go and publish right now, post now, schedule for later. So this is that feature I'm talking about. I still wish we could click all of them and just say add to queue. If we had a thing we could add to queue, then like right now we already have one scheduled right there. So I might just be missing that feature, but it's saying that it would schedule it right then. But I think we're going to go right over here to maybe right here and just say save for the 7th and then schedule for later, maybe on the 8th at that same time. So this is as close to that feature as we're getting, schedule for later. And then we would go with the 9th right there, save. So then we could go back over to calendar, and then I'm going to do just like closing thoughts kind of type thing. So we have all these posts going out. We can go and now look at our month view up here. And you can see that now going into April, we have all these scheduled right there. But you can see how if we were also publishing to Facebook and all these other ones, that this would start getting pretty congested right here, the way that this calendar view looks, in my opinion. But overall, what I'd like to say is between like Followr, I'm most impressed with the ease of use, managing multiple accounts, very seamless. The quality of the posts, the fact that they're creating posts. Let me go back over here as well. We didn't schedule. Let me just post one real quick. I'm going to post this now. I'll post one right now. Post updated successfully, and it's going to be publishing right now. And then we came over here and you can see right over here that this is creating, so this is the one that we created earlier right here, which is like more of a square type post, and it's not the right size. These other tools are creating the pin size, which is great. And this one is also creating a pretty good pin size as well. And I'm happy with the size that this has created. It's not quite as I would like, but overall, the image does have a link back to our site and it looks pretty good. Overall, I'm impressed with Followr, and I would definitely recommend Followr. If you're an agency, you'll want to pick up their highest plans so you can manage multiple companies and start going out and creating content for agencies and sell this as a service, which would be great. I think that this one had the most capabilities and options for creating unique content for all these social media platforms, including Pinterest. And so I'm very impressed with Followr. I'm definitely going to have to rate it up there really high with just in considering just Pinterest in general with the other tools. Some of the other things I like about The scheduling features and so forth are some of the things that I didn't really like about Followr, which some of the other tools have a better queue setting where you can set all your times that you want published and then you can just add to queue, and then it's very seamless and easy. At the end of the day, these are all pretty useful tools, these social media tools, but I still have not found the perfect social media marketing tool, especially for Pinterest, that does all those things, creates pins in the size that you want, that are actually Pinterest size, more of a vertical size, not landscape or square, creates highly professionally looking, and then based on your own website and so forth. All those things all into one. Still, each one of them's missing the boat just a little bit on what I'm looking for, but overall Followr is really good. Hopefully this gave you a comparison. I didn't really bring the other tools in on this one, but I know you guys are looking for a versus or comparison tool. It's really hard to choose between all these tools. Hopefully just watching my reviews, you'll see which one you think works better for you. And if I can get around to it, doing a versus, I will, but that will be an extremely long video, since these one-off videos are taking 20 to 30 minutes to complete. I would just have to condense all my thoughts down, maybe even do a slide presentation on all of them, on their strengths and weaknesses, pros and cons, and so forth. So if you want to go pick up Followr, it's still available right here. It has great reviews, a lot of reviews. I would recommend this one, link below. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.